There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the UMass Minutemen. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Still running at the 40. Speeding down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Minutemen!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Boston College's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Shakes off the defender, and he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Golden Eagles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Off play action on first down. Finds his man. It's Houston. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Inside the 25. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Minutemen!
Well, This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Makes the quick grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so...
There he goes! Touchdown, Boston College! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. He'll try to tack on one more.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Hairston. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. UMass will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
It'll be a draw. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Callahan. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Spins away from the defense. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And they'll get the punt out of there, and it'll be marked down just outside the opponent's 45. The UMass offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Houston. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Goes to the option. Quarterback gets past the marker. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. From the 30-yard line on first down. To throw, it's Hairston. Quick strike complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. Looking for space, it's Hood. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Might as well give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UMass! Off of the fedora, a hat trick, and we're not even at halftime yet.
Yeah, and these guys get these in high school and Little League, but my goodness, to do it at the college level, you already got 3, and it's just the first half. I think he's in for a pretty good day.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now first and 10 from the 29. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Let's see what they've got on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a first down for Boston College. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. The Golden Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. It's complete to the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's second and goal. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Boston College!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He leaves it with his back. Creates a little room. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the grab. It's Houston. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Looking to throw, it's Hairston. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Houston. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Right down the boulevard. Touchdown, Eagles. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing. and just destroying this defense.
The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Hairston. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Hood. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Houston. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. But a little time, lets it go. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. Taking it the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Bolden. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bolden. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Golden Eagles come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Running into the open space. Looking for room at the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Golden Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got the tight end.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Trying to punch it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. Fitted in the window for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but breaks into the open. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown, UMass! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking.
Can't hang on, he muffs it. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Powell. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Callahan. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Good timing on the quick out. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's got enough to give Boston College the 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
Running the red zone, it's Powell.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Boston College! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Back to throw, it's Hairston. Looking to the big tight end. This time it's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Caught close to the marker, it's Houston. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Houston. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, 4th quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. Let's see what happens on 3rd.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play?
And the pressure gets home, and the quarterback is sacked. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think this is insult on top of injury. I think it's going to go against the offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse.
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it for good.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.